Okay, so one thing that we did is we went over the chords to Stand By Me in the key of G. The four chords, just demonstrating quickly, are G, E minor, C, and D. Okay? Alright, so let me just walk through how to play these chords. So starting with the G chord. So the G chord is going to be played like this. You're going to take your pointer finger, you're going to go to the 5th string, 2nd fret. Then you're going to take your 2nd finger and go to the 6th string, 3rd fret. Then you're going to take your 3rd finger and go to the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Then you're going to take your pinky and go to the 1st string, 3rd fret. Okay? So you're going to get a chord that sounds like, looks and sounds like this. Okay, now, next chord is E minor. Now, you'll have a common finger between G and E minor, which is going to be your pointer finger. So I'm going to lift off everything but the pointer finger. I might slide it back a little bit to make some room for the next finger I need, which is my 2nd finger, to go on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and that's E minor. So this might be a different way to play it than we were doing in Horse with No Name, because I think that we were doing it this way. But now it makes sense, because of where we're coming from and where we're going to, it makes sense to play the E minor this way. Now further, the next chord is C. So there is going to be a common finger between this E minor and the C, which is going to be the 2nd finger. 2nd finger could stay exactly where it is. The pointer finger can go to the 2nd string, 1st fret, while the 3rd finger can go to the 5th string, 3rd fret. Strum 5 strings, that's a C chord. Okay, and then the D chord is the same as the first chord to Free Falling, right? That's the D. So we're going to put pointer finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, ring finger or 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and 2nd finger on the 1st string, 2nd fret, and this is a 4-string chord. Okay, now in context to the song, you're going to get, you'll see you'll have 2 measures of a G, 2 measures of an E minor, 1 measure of a C, 1 measure of a D, and then 2 measures of a G minor to finish. So let me just demonstrate what that sounds like with some singing. So 1, 2, 3. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you see. Yeah, now it starts. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. And so on. That's actually the whole progression through the whole song. Same 4 chords over and over again. Eventually, and we tried it a little bit during class, eventually we're going to do those chords in that order using this strumming pattern that we started last class. Down, down, up, down, 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 down. Okay, no rush into that, no worries. Just, mostly just work on doing those 4 chords in that order, changing them with the right amount of time. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's more important that you can do that, and then we'll work towards putting the strumming with the chords. Okay, that's good. I mean, we did talk a little bit more about some, building chords and stuff like that. But that's stuff we're going to review, so no worries. If you get some practice in on this progression, you'll be golden. We also applied the same exact thinking to Brown Eyed Girl, but it's very similar. It's just a different order of the chords. So, I think if you work on Stand By Me, you'll be perfectly ready for next week. All right? And of course, work on the other things as well. All right, have a good week. See you soon.